and welcome to the Gutiérrez Hubbell House History and Cultural Center. My name is Dustin Chavez Davis, and I'm a resource specialist working with Bernalillo County Parks, Recreation, and Open Space. Gutiérrez Hubbell House interprets the history of the South Valley with a particular emphasis on the people who lived and worked on the grounds here. We also have a focus on environmental science and agricultural history. Now we're going to learn about some people you may not realize are scientists. Farmers. Not all science takes place in a lab. Farmers spend their days working and learning about the natural world. Let's go meet some farmers from Bernalillo County's Grow the Growers program and find out how science is a part of their everyday life.
How's it going, guys? Name is Eli, and I got a couple things to tell you about my life as a farmer. First off, let me take off my mask. So I got into farming for two reasons. One of them is because I like to eat, and the other one is because I like to watch life go and come, just like the life cycle from a seed all the way to a beautiful tree. So there's a couple different kinds of sciences that I get to observe on the farm. One of them is microbiology, which is one of my favorite things to watch because you have these little teeny tiny things that help plants grow. And then the other thing I like to observe is the weather, because it's unpredictable and always super sunny here in New Mexico. At the end of my day, I get to go home and review all of my day's work, and I put it down on a journal, just so that way I can know what I did through my day. I like to observe the growth patterns to know what I need to feed within the trees, the plants, the fruit trees, bushes, shrubs, or plants, and observe what kind of insect life might be on them and not, because, well, I like to eat and so does everything else. So if I can prevent a little bit of bugs eating my tomatoes, I'm totally going to do that. And I would know because I took down the notes on my journal. For example, this year I found out that sunflowers are great for a trap crop, which is something you can grow to keep your other crops safe and healthy.
Hello everyone, my name is Mayim. I'm originally from North Carolina, but now I'm living here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and pursuing my adventure as a farmer, and unknowingly also pursuing my adventure as a scientist. But before we get into that, I'm going to take my mask off just so y'all can hear me a little bit better. Observation is a huge part of science for me, and on the farm I'm doing it every single day. If it's monitoring the plants, if it's seeing how wet the soil is, if it's just monitoring the conditions of how it feels outside, I feel like that part is a huge role in just how I operate on the farm. Just observation informs me of how I'm going to do the work. So taking notes on the farm, I've been doing it for a really long time. This is my handy dandy farm notebook that has observations about what I've watered, when I've watered, as well as just notes that I've taken in classes that I can also look back on and apply to the farm as well. I love to write down how much is harvested, just so I can also monitor the plant's health and activity, especially during the summer when there's so much growing and my mind can go in so many different places. So taking notes also lets me know what I've done, as well as how the plants are doing.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Sergio y estoy aquí en la granja de Hubbell House. Vine a trabajar aquí porque me encanta estar cada día en el sol, con mis pies aquí en la tierra. Me encanta trabajar con la tierra y con todas las plantas. Les voy a contar cómo uso las ciencias aquí en la granja. Pues más que nada, siempre estoy observando lo que está pasando. Siempre estoy observando cuáles insectos comen cuáles plantas, cuáles insectos ayudan en la granja. Pues yo aprendí eso de una manera no muy fácil. Empecé sin documentar nada y aprendí que mis plantas no estaban siendo muy bien. Entonces empecé a documentar y ver qué estaba sucediendo con mis plantas. Y me di cuenta con la documentación lo que estaba sucediendo con mis zanahorias estaban pudriendo. Y es porque estaban en arcilla. Cuando los planté en otro lugar, hicieron bien. Y así la documentación me ayuda con mantener plantas sanas y ricas.
Hey everyone, I'm Beth Stone. I'm the site manager at Gutiérrez Hubbell House. Today we're going to be talking about field observation journals. Scientists of all different fields use field observation journals so that they can track their observations and their data in the field. You can make a field journal out of anything you have around your house. Just some paper on a clipboard. You can have your own special notebook for your field journal. The important thing is to have one place where all your notes are. So pick a time, whether it's every day or once a week, and pick a place. Maybe it's one potted plant in your living room, maybe it's your backyard, maybe it's a local park or school, and go out there and make your field observations. Every day in your field notebook, you can use the location, date, and the weather, so that then you can begin to track how these things are affecting your plant or your garden. After that, your observations are up to you. You can draw, you can take photographs, you can make notes, and it's a really good idea to label your drawings, your notes, and even to take some measurements if you want. Maybe use a ruler or a rain gauge. Any type of observation you make is going to help you become a better field scientist.